MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Rizzo and Stanton ready to slug it out on the show. Next, number 22, Jacoby Ellsbury. Started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate.
Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius.
In the second spot tonight, shortstop, Didi.
First things first, here's a throw over. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. Into the windup and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch, because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
DeGrom with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Batting third.
Stepping in,
right
Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these 2 teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Digging in, Michael Conforto.
He'll
lead things off.
Left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ellsbury is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
That's a foul ball.
Gray into his motion. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Line to the right side. Bruce is there, 1 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Greg
First
Bird.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And Todd Frazier on deck will have a chance to bat this inning.
Batting 7th.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning.
Frazier.
And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Here comes the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now another 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Standing in, Jay Bruce. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Slice down the left side, but foul. Gray ready with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Playing 12, 1-2.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Tyler Wade.
Late that time for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ready now, Sonny Gray.
55.
A textbook sack bunt situation here. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Here's a look over to first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And Cabrera throws across the diamond for out number one. So stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Hit weekly back to the mound. A quick out number one. At the plate, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jacob deGrom becomes out number 2 this inning. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Lined hard to center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a time. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Digging in for his second at bat.
Number 33, Greg.
First pitch on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Greg Bird goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's through. A base hit. Throw into third. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. So stepping in, Tyler Wade. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Wade.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Popped up, calling for it. Cabrera makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in now as Dribble Cabrera. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
The shortstop has Dribble.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury's after it. 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the ever-dangerous third baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike, so I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
2-1.
2-1.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Sonny Gray. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Sonny Gray.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Popped up. And there's the first out. Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Brock Holt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Jacob deGrom. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Haniger has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is ready once again. Michael Conforto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Fielder, Michael Conforto.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Digging in to try it again. Asdrubal Cabrera, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
To second for 1, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
He's really being aggressive right now, Matt. Got himself into a great hitter's count, and then you see him check swing. You don't see that very often on the fastball. He's ready to swing, and he held up enough to let it go 4 balls.
Judge comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
No.
And he lays off there. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
In the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. Hops this one up. just beyond the infield on the right side. Wade is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Now batting, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the
He'll
Yankees,
start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gary Sanchez.
Line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Frazier.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The 0-2 once more. And the changeup is way low that time. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Popped up. Cabrera is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Sonny Gray. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt.
No strikes.
As he takes it for a ball. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Gardner.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The runner scores from second, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now 3-1.
Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Conforto on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right fielder. Giancarlo.
Working to keep them in the game here. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. 3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that.
Time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Brad Hand gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start. Trevor Plouffe is up off the bench.
Number 4, Trevor Plouffe.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Wilmer Flores.
Bench hitting for the Mets, Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The first baseman,
striding in, Greg Bird. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In there, strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Gary Sanchez.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. In there, a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Kloof is after it, and that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Anthony Swarzak. David Wright will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit on the ground to short. And he's retired 1 away. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3. Juan Lagares will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Wade is there on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Jerry Blevins enters from the pen.
Pitching for the Mets.
Ready now. Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Pitch popped up, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Step up to the plate, Brad Hand, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Aaron Hicks will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And a ball, 1-0. 1-1. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores to his left. He's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Dylan Betances.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Stepping in, Trevor Plouffe. He singled his last time up. Adrian Gonzalez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Judge is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right, so despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Wilmer Flores is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the